Hello, guys.
Hello.
Welcome to our Monday class. Naya, can you please join because the chat is, for some reason, whenever I'm having the class from the box, sometimes the chat doesn't work. So if you are here with me and you are chatting with me, I can see just right now. But Naya will join through her phone. So if someone will be here with us and someone will chat, we are going to able to see it.
I put it here.
That's perfect. All right, guys. So today, I would say that it's not a leg day to say the least. We are using our shoulders today a lot. Today's workout is inspired by the very first hero workout of the CrossFit's history, which is called JT. Originally, JT is 21:59 of handstand push-ups, ring dips, and push-ups. We modified this for the class workout, for the at-home workout. So this workout is basically very similar if you're doing it at home or if you're doing it here in the class. Instead of the 21:59, we are going to change the numbers to 12:963. So we reduce the numbers a little bit. Which is, I think, good news for all of us. The handstand push-up, let's start with that. The handstand push-ups can be strict, can be keeping, whatever you prefer. Of course, doing it, oh my gosh, this is a huge spider here. So if you're doing this at home, probably you don't want to ruin your wall. It's your call. So if you want to do strict or keeping handstand push-up at home, then feel free to do so. Otherwise, your option could be box handstand push-ups. So whatever you will use later for the dips, which can be a chair, a couch, or whatever you can put on your legs and do the handstand push-up like that. That is still, in my opinion, is quite challenging. So instead of that, you can do pike push-ups, or if the pike push-ups are still hard for you, then you can do hand release push-ups. If you're doing hand release push-up, we're gonna make sure that later when you do push-ups, that will be another option because we want to do 3 different movements. All right, so this is the options for the handstand push-ups. As for the second movement in the middle, there will be the dips. So you either do chair dips. Naya will use that bench, which is still can pull a little bit forward. So chair dips, how far you walk will decide how hard it will be. You know this probably if you followed our at-home workouts because we do chair dips a lot. So you can do this. Personally, I will do ring dips because I don't know if you can see it, but we do have rings here in the pancake. So if you are one of those lucky persons who have a pair of rings at home, feel free to do ring dips. The point is that these are strict, so we are doing strict dips here. After that, we are doing push-ups. It's either regular push-up, or if you want to use your chair or whatever you do, you can do elevated push-ups on that one, which Naya demonstrates. You can use the wall as well for that. Or if you do hand release push-ups instead of the handstand push-up in the beginning, then you can actually today put down your knees and going to do the push-ups like that. It's, as you can see, these 3 movements that we are doing, not helping each other to say the least. So make sure you scale this appropriately because otherwise it can burn, as probably you will see with me, who thinks that I will be confident in this workout, but maybe I will burn out myself. What we're gonna do is that before and after, we are going to do some basically cardio work just to make a little bit the experience a little bit more unpleasant for us. It's either a 400-meter run or 100 double unders. Of course, you're at home in the room, then I'm not expecting you to go out from the flat and run. But if you do this later, maybe out in a park, then feel free to run 400 meters in the beginning. Alternatively, you can do 100 double unders, 200 single unders, 100 penguin jumps, 100 jumping jacks. As always, for us, I will attempt to do the double unders while I will head out and run 400 meters so that you see basically all the options. Let us know, otherwise we are going to start this workout. Before we start again, I will repeat as always what we are going to do. We're going to start with some stretching, and we're going to give you two options. You will either use a go down to the ground. If you're using a wall, show that you can see, you will put your elbow into eye level, put your arms against the wall, and turn away, so you will feel a nice stretch in your back. If you want to do it on the ground, you will lay down in your stomach. One arm is out, and have a stretch. So either one of those, please choose, and then we are going to start stretching together a little bit. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, let's change to the side. I apologize, but I will show my back to you for now. So put it up and let's start this side. Let's shake it off. The next position will go for the tricep area. If you're doing it on the wall, you're just basically facing the wall, put up your elbow and just press into it so that you feel a nice stretch here. If you're doing this on the ground, then you stay in this position what Nea is doing. One arm is up and you press it down. All right, so first arm, let's start. All right, let's shake it off. I'm just double checking the video if everything is fine. It looks fine. Probably I again did the wrong date, right?
What is the date?
It's 15.
Yeah, 16.
16. Anyway, we change arms. Let's go.
I think. No.
It's 15.
Yeah.
Wait, you wrote 15?
I don't know what it is.
You joined. You joined.
Yes, but I'll just click on the last video. You can check what this is.
All right. Let's shake it off. The third.
This is 15.
Third position, what we are going to do will be shoulder and upper back. If you are against the wall, what you will do, so please inch back, and from here, you just press yourself down towards the ground. If you're doing this on the ground, hips high, hands and knees, you walk out and you do the puppy dog. You know this, guys, we did this many times. So let's get ready. And here we go. Okay. Finally, we are going for the calves because you will either jump or run. If you are on the ground, then just simply step forward into a lunge step.
Now?
Yes. And then you pull your front leg to the back leg knee.
Like this?
No, you pull your front leg back to the back leg knee.
Ah, this one.
Yes. And press on the knees so that your calf is stretching. If you're against the wall, you just simply put up your foot like I'm doing it, and actually make sure you push the hips closer. All right? Let's hold the first leg. And then let's change to the other leg. Okay, good. Then we are going to start with our dynamic warm-up part. Whoever runs, because probably you do it later and you will run, it's about 100-meter run that we're gonna start with. For me, I will do 25 single unders, or you can do 25 penguin jumps, 25 jumping jacks, whichever jumping thing you do. All right, so let's start with that, and after that, I will tell you how we continue. Good. Now we're gonna wait until Nahir is back. And what we are going to do now is a few inchworm walkouts, namely 5 with 2 push-ups. So inchworm walkout, 2 push-ups. If you need to, put down the knee for the push-ups. All right. If I'm making some faces, it's because I have some shoulder pain. This was my test if I can do this, so this remains to be seen. But anyway, the next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to the push-up plank, and we are going to do 20 shoulder taps alternating, controlled. All right. Then for the next part, we are going to repeat this one more time on your own. If you are doing double unders, you can change to double unders already now. Otherwise, the same round one more time. All right. Good. I'll give you a minute to catch up with us if you feel a little bit slower. All right, for the next part, we're gonna deal with the dip a little bit. What we are going to do is 100-meter run again, and then we are going to hold the top of the ring for about 10 to 15 seconds, depending on my inner clock. So what I wanted to start with is 100-meter run, 25 single under, 25 double under, 25 penguin jump, 25, jumping jacks. After that, we're gonna go up on the ring or on the top of the dip, and we're gonna hold it together. So for now, let's go for the run or the jump. No, this is not working. All right, so now I will demonstrate the top hold. You're there. Good. This is the position I will be on the top of the ring. So we're gonna start it together. And 3, 2, 1, and up. And relax. Good. All right, we're gonna repeat this one more time, but this time we're gonna hold the bottom. So this will be our final warm-up round, run or jump. So let's go. All right, so now we'll demonstrate the bottom hold. Good. So of course, butt is off the ground. Probably it's not obvious from the video, but believe us. All right, so get ready and let's go. And relax. Good. Shake it off. All right. The next thing what we are going to do is we're gonna do a few dips. Whatever dips you do, I want you to do 2 times 4 repetitions. Rings, chair, whatever dips. right? Shake it off a little bit. Then we're going to move on for the handstand push-ups or whatever you do instead. So first of all, the easiest version will be hand release push-ups. Try to avoid pushing yourself up to the cobra. Try to move your body in one unit as much as possible. All right? This is a good rep. Show me a bad rep. Yes. So try it. That's the moral of the story. All right. The second option is the pike push-up. How much you go into the pike push-up depends on your ability. So let's demonstrate 2 pike push-ups now, please. Good. Notice that she's putting her head down in front of the line that is between her 2 hands. So this is your second option. You could do some push-ups, handstand push-ups from the chair or from the bench or whatever you use. Your feet is on.
Or your knees, right?
Or your knees, yes, of course, that works as well. Just make sure that if you're doing this at home, this is stable. So if it's not, then don't. So the same deal goes with this. As close as possible, of course, to the chair, to the bench. Same deal in front, and then push yourself back. Good. This is also an option. And handstand push-ups or keeping handstand push-ups are also, as I told you, an option. So what we're going to do now, because I'm sure most of us will do something different, we're gonna practice whatever we do for 2 to 3 minutes. So experiment with what you're doing. If you're here with us and you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, do a few reps. Don't do too much, maybe 3 times 2, 2 times 3, whatever I think should be enough. I will do handstand push-ups. Now what will you do? Handstand push-ups as well. So she just needs to move her mat a little bit so that you are in as well. So now you're working on your own for 2 to 3 minutes. Do a few reps, practice it, and then we meet here again.
I'll just have a blood for plan B. For plan B. It's so hot. That's important for me.
All right. Consider my foot warm. All right. Now you're still trying a few. Feel free to finish your own practice. All right, guys. Giving you now 2 minutes. If you need the bathroom, need to grab a drink, then I will repeat the workout again, and then we're gonna start. setting up my clock here. I'm not promising that all of you will probably see it, but let's hope. If you want, you can set up your own timer, and I will have a 10-second countdown.
No.
Just checking if the clock is in the video, but
I can use put this one.
Oh, yeah? Oh, sorry. We are prepared with too many clocks. Oh, that's good. So, setting up the clock, and then we are going to start.
So if it's here, does it bother you?
I probably will kick it, so
Where should I?
somewhere else. You can put it in the end there, it's fine.
I need to click start anyway.
All right, guys, let's get ready. The workout is you start with either a 400-meter run or 100 double unders, 200 single unders, 100 penguin jumps, 100 jumping jacks. Then you go 12, 9, 6, 3 of handstand push-up, strict dips and push-ups, 12, 12, 12, 9, 9, 9, 6, 6, 6, 3, 3, 3. Then you finish up with whatever you started with, 100 double unders, 200 single unders, 100 penguin jumps, 100 jumping jacks. Good?
Yeah.
Let's get ready.
I need to go for 100 exercises.
400. If I'm not done, then make sure you don't get yourself killed in the jump rope.
Okay, you can count like this.
All right, guys, so we don't have now a 10-second countdown. I would just say 3, 2, 1, and we are going to start the workout. So get ready. 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Was it hard? Let's say it's a wrap.
Huh?
Let's say that it's a wrap.
Let's. Yeah.
Why I
Come
don't
on.
touch?
Huh?
I don't touch the ball. Oh shit.
What is it? Something like it.
Yeah, the floor. Ah, fuck.
Did you see what I did? What do I hit?
Yeah, it's a mat.
Which one?
This.
This?
Yeah. This I go here.
That's fine. All right. Well, not the success story of my life, but it's fine. I figured that probably should have started with a bit smaller sets, but that was fine. Also, I felt my shoulder, sometimes excuse or whatever, just saying that if you feel it too, don't do it. Don't be like me, that stubbornly just do it if you decided. It's no shame to change up some movement if you feel some pain. So don't follow this advice to just push through. Now it's back. Last 100 double unders were not nice. The first 40 was, but after that I constantly felt that I'm hitting something which slows down my rope. It's either that or I was just tired and started to find something. But anyway, we did it. Hope you guys finished. If not, as always, I will wait a few more minutes.
Well, it didn't help that I did 45 handstand push-up 2 days ago.
No, we didn't. But hey, this is what these type of workouts are for, so that you have some idea how much you can do, and then you realize when it's combined with something similar that those numbers are maybe a bit optimistic, but it's fine. This is how we learn. Once I did the original JT strict with a partner, so it was 21, 15, 9 strict handstand push-ups, strict dip and push-ups, and even as a team of two, it took us ages. So originally in the original DT, you can keep the ring dip, by the way, but as we wanted to make the home workout and the class workout as close as possible, you cannot really do keeping chair dips. So that's why the dips was straight for on the rings, on the bench, or on the chair, wherever you did it. So, beautiful job, everyone. What you should do after this, other than having a nice lunch, or go back to work, or run to a meeting, which I will do, you can stretch a little bit. I will not go through the stretches again because I encourage you to do the exact same stretches as we started with. This time, feel free to hold them a little bit longer. So maybe 60 seconds, 90 seconds, each side, each position. Enjoy how it loosens up. That's the only thing you need to do now, in my opinion. If you do this later, feel free to comment under my Facebook post in the group. Tell me what version you did. Tell me what versions of the handstand push-ups, dips, whichever you did. Tell me if in the round of 9 you met some surprise that like, oh wow, this is harder than I thought. Because usually these workouts are like this. The first set is like easy, and then as you do these movements that are not so nice to each other, you realize that, wow, probably should have broken up a little bit earlier. If some of you did double unders and had a rough day as me, then console me, tell me that, hey Gabor, I had a rough double under day as well. Otherwise, let us know in the Facebook comment section how it went. Enjoy the rest of your day. Come back to the box if you can. And if you are in the country and if you feel safe to do so, we are waiting for you here. The mood is amazing. Good job, everyone. See you next time.
Ciao.